Hey everyone, it's Angel again. Welcome back to my channel. I just feel like gluing a bunch of stuff today. As usual, I do not have a plan. Still haven't organized my desk. Probably never will. But I know it's July and everybody's doing One Book July. I don't know. I don't think I can commit to something like that. I'm just not organized enough, but I know for sure that I wanted to glue a bunch of stuff. I'd been cutting magazines all morning, and I haven't worked in my whatever journal in forever. I may not, well, I did that page in my last video. I'll put the link in the description below if you're interested. So I just want to do like something, you know, something easy as usual, and maybe not even do anything. I may have some stuff that I wanted to put in my mini. Well, why don't I do that first? I'll go ahead and work in my little mini since I haven't done that in a long time. And looks like I already had some stuff planned in here from the last time I saw my mini, because I've got some is that wisteria, and oh yeah, so I have, oh, that's interesting, huh? Maybe I'll put that there since I'm in here. But yeah, if you're new to my channel, I do you know, junk journal videos and a lot of watercolor, or at least I'm planning to. So if you haven't already, give me a like and subscribe. At least a subscribe. You can wait till the end of the video if you want to decide whether or not you want to give me a like or not. But yeah, I had a really cool video that I was editing for this channel. It was a watercolor video, and something, I don't know, like something must have happened to my footage, something, I don't know, because I couldn't edit it. It was, my editor was constantly like crashing, and I was just having a really hard time, and I ended up really just scrapping it. And it's a shame because my painting itself came out really cute, and I really wanted to share it with you guys, but oh well. I'll just redo it. I'll redo it. It's no big deal, but it just sucks because like I had some really cool footage that I sort of did like a little mini blog. I had some footage of some butterflies outside, and like hummingbirds, you know, doing their thing in my yard, and it just was really like a cool, you know, really cool. When I was editing it, I was just getting so excited about it, and then so to lose, you know, that video and the footage of it, it just, oh. But it's not like it was like anything groundbreaking that I couldn't, you know, redo, but still. So yeah, and then I did what else have I done? I haven't put up, that video might be already up by the time this one goes up. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna post that one because I haven't edited it yet. Edited it. I haven't done that yet, so I don't know if it's even going to be anything. I won't know until I, you know, I go in and I actually look at it. So so yeah. I know that I wanted to put, I don't know, I just want to glue a bunch of stuff in. Like I said, like I always say, I don't have a plan. I never have a plan. I know that I want to try something, though. I want to try, let me see if I can, well, that doesn't work. Some of these pages I don't even remember doing. Like that, I don't remember. Oh, look. I like to like throw stuff in. Oh, like, see, I don't even remember doing that. I don't even remember doing any of these. God. Anyway. I know I want to work on that page. I don't know if I can, if I'm going to be able to clip that down, but, yeah. So, let me see. I took these Cotman watercolor little half pans out, so that I could use the pans and put some artist grade paints in. I got a new set of watercolors, and what color can I use? This is yellow ochre. So just wanted to see if I could, you know, kind of do something different with them. But anyway, I ordered some Core brand watercolors, the introductory set, because I really like the way they paint. I like the way they, I think it's called, what did that one guy call it? Dispersion. I love the way they paint wet on wet, and so I just thought like it would be cool to get like the, you know, like the primaries. And I made an Altoids tin palette in my last video with them. And like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna end up posting it, because I don't know how well or not it came out. That's cute, but I have something else that I wanted to put that in. Well, while that's drying, why don't I do that? Why don't I do that now? And I hear people speaking outside my window. Anyway, if you haven't seen this, if you're new to my channel, this is my silly book, or I call it my whatever journal, or my silly book. It's really a journal for just doing whatever in, being silly and gluing stuff in. I mean, all of my journals are like that, but I try to make this one, and I have another one. This one, my old one, this was the first one. I try to make it a journal that is, you know, just art that I don't really care about. Like, I don't think about. I just kind of like do it, and it doesn't matter. You know, it's for being silly and gluing stuff, painting, whatever, using markers, making, you know, art that looks childish or childlike. Yeah, that probably wasn't very good paper to do that on, but I still like, you know, how it looked. And yeah, so like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna be accomplishing anything today. I just know that I just want to glue stuff. I say that in every video, but it's the truth. I mean, there's nothing more like fun to me than this, you know. I can lock myself up in this room, you know, for the rest of my life and like not see anybody or talk to anybody, and I would be happy. Like, that's kind of, I know that sounds awful, doesn't it? But it's the truth. I really like just sitting around gluing stuff. Like, that, you know, gives me joy. It makes me happy. And I don't know, I just, let's put these scorpions all around. Let's put, yeah. I want to use my tacky glue, but if you saw my last video, then I was complaining about how smelly that tacky glue was, and it is. I got it at the dollar store, and I guess I just feeling too cheap to like buy a new bottle, and it just feels wasteful to like throw it out. So I guess, I don't know, I'm just gonna have to like deal with the fact that it smells. I guess it's not that much, but I really should use this up, I know. But yeah. So what else? What else? Put that there, yeah. What do I want to tell you guys? Oh, I had to go to the DMV to get a new driver's license, and that was fun. I haven't got the new one yet. Hopefully my picture came out good. I don't know. I didn't like my last picture, my Florida driver's license. I hated it. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but I didn't have any makeup on that day, and my husband and I were out and about like doing errands, and we both needed to change our address on it, and on our driver's license, and so he was just kind of like, hey, let's just go now, it's probably not that crowded. And I was like, but I don't have any makeup. And you know how men are. He was like, oh, it's fine, you look great, you look beautiful. And of course I looked horrible. But yeah, so hopefully this one came out much better, but I won't know until I get it in the mail. And I had to take, like, well, we both did. We had to take some kind of like safety test, like it was all multiple choice. So it was kind of easy. I mean, I passed it. I think I got like 3 wrong because I don't know, like, I mean, I don't know. It was like asking something like, what kind of truck, hauling whatever kind of materials needs to stop at a railroad, even if there's no train coming. And in my mind, I was like, I don't know, but then it would ask like really easy questions like, when is it safe to leave a child, in the car alone, stuff like that. And like, obviously the answer was never. So in that way, it was, it had some easy questions, but not like, on 3 of them were obviously like, got a little bit too technical for me. Like, like how many feet should you stop if you see, I don't know, like just an example, like if you see an ambulance coming, by how many feet do you have to like pull over to the right? And I was like, I don't, 60 feet, 80 feet, 300 feet, I don't know. Like, you just pull over, when it's safe. But yeah, it was, luckily we had appointments that day because it was pretty crowded. Let's see, Desert Fox, the Desert Fox bar. Let's put that up here. Never been to the Desert Fox bar, but I do like their logo. I cut that out of a local, like a what's happening this weekend kind of magazine. Yeah, put that down, do like that. So this feels good to like just not think about anything and just glue a bunch of stuff down. As usual, I know I'm repeating myself. I do that. Let's see, what else have I got? What else have I got here? Maybe I will go back into my whatever journal. I have not even done anything to the cover of this, and the reason why is because I just have so much trouble making a commitment, and that's why. So, oh, look at that, look what I found. This, I think I wanted this to be like somehow here in here. I'm gonna put that there. So, this page I seem to struggle with. It's like I have a good, and that's what I have a lot of in this, in my, you know, my whatever journal, my silly book here, is like I have a lot of like pages that are like good starts, but they haven't really, like I haven't really been able to go anywhere with them, like, you know, like that. I kind of don't know where to go with them, which in itself is kind of, you know, contradicting what I aim this this journal to be in the first place, which is to not care. But maybe I should just start a completely different new page, completely different page altogether. Like, see, like that. This is horrible. You know, I think what happens is, like, I start pages and they make me feel good while doing them because I'm gluing stuff and, you know, drawing stuff and scribbling stuff, and, you know, I'm kind of getting my art therapy out. But then when I look at it later on, I'm like, ooh, that's horrible. And then I don't want to come back to it, you know. So let me see if I can find a page that I feel like, I don't know, I feel like doing something in. Maybe that. Maybe that, yeah. That'll be good. What else did I want to tell you guys about? I still never told you guys about some of the people that I had to deal with when I was like when I was in the middle of moving, and we were, you know, selling a bunch of stuff on you know, like on Facebook groups. Oh God. Like that was, yeah. There are some crazy people on Facebook, let me tell you, on, you know, these Facebook buy and sell groups. I mean, like, I had people like yelling at me for not getting back in touch with them fast enough. I had people that, you know, I thought over the phone, you know, we had settled on a price. You know, like I was selling my couch, and I got in touch with a woman that, I mean, it was a brand new couch, so, and I was selling it really cheap, you know, for what it was. And so I had a lot of people who were interested. And so I had this woman that I spoke with on the phone, and I thought, oh, she sounds normal. Like, I'll go ahead and, you know, sell to her, and she can come at the time that is convenient for me. And we agreed on a price. I was going to sell my couch for $500, which I know is a lot of money. I know it's a lot of money, but it was a brand new couch, like brand new. And I bought it for way more than that. I mean, it was less than a year old. You know, I was in Dallas for only a year. It's not like I was there that long. So to me, I think that was a really good deal on the couch. I mean, it was flawless, basically. So anyway, so I talked to her, and like I said, she sounded normal, and she gets to my house, like, and we had discussed the price ahead of time, because I even told her, I was like, I'm not going to waste your time. I want to let you know ahead of time that this is the price. It's $500. I'm firm on that. I'm not going any lower than that. You know, in my mind, she was coming to pick it up. So she got to my house, and she was like, well, my husband only gave me $300. And I was like, I totally get that. But I was like, then why did you say that 500 was fine? It's like you're wasting my time even coming over here, you know, to bargain with me. I don't have like, I'm in the middle of moving. Like, I don't have time dealing with, you know, with craziness right now. I know that sounds like, I know that doesn't, it sounds like more tame than it is, because I'm not really explaining it very well, I don't think. But she was in my house like forever, and I kept telling her, like, listen, I've got like 30 other people that are interested in this couch. Like, I couldn't get her out of my house. Like, it was almost like I went down in my price just to get her out of my house, because she wouldn't leave. Like, it was like that. Like, this, look at this. Isn't this cool? This fell off the one of my orange trees in my backyard. I think it's either orange tree bark or ficus tree bark. But like, look at the inside of it is even more cool, huh? I don't know if you can see that. So I don't know, like, should I glue it in? Like, or should I glue it like that? I feel like it's better if I glue it this way. So that's what I'm gonna do. I usually have like an old credit card that I use. Like, I don't have one, so I'm just gonna use this knife. But yeah, so she came over to my house and she was like, I only have 300. And I was like, you know, sorry to waste your time. Like, you know, I'm basically like trying to get her out the door. My husband was outside with the dogs, and mind you, it was like 97 degrees that day and humid. And I told her I wasn't going to go down in my price or whatever. And so she said, you know, well, don't hold it for me, but I'll go get my husband from work and I'll come back and I'll have him look at it, and you know, we'll see what he says. And then she kept calling me and was like, well, how about 320 or 330? And I was like, I'm basically selling you a $3,000 couch for $500. Like, $20 extra is not, you know, gonna do anything for me. It's like, you're basically like annoying me at this point. Like, I know I sound like such a bitch, I'm sorry. I'm telling the story wrong. It was just like stuff like that was going on. But anyway, she did end up bringing her husband over, and I still told her, like, you know, $500, that's my price, you know, take it or leave it. And I did ended up selling it to them for $400, but it was just because they were taking forever. Like, they were in my house and they would not leave. And I probably could have just told them, like, hey, get out, but, you know, I'm not like that. And I feel like I know I'm not telling the story as well as it happened, because I'm, you know, this was like, you know, it's like over a month ago now. But then there was this one guy who wanted to mansplain to me about TVs. He was interested in, you know, the TV that I was selling, and he was trying to tell me that, you know, because I was telling him that it's a year old, and he was like, you know, well, can I have the model number? And I was like, why, you know, like, why do you, it's like, it's a friggin' TV for, you know, however much money. Like, why do we need to have like these, you know, philosophical conversations? It's like, do you want it or do you not want it? Do you want to come and see it before you get it? Do you, like, what can I do for you guys? Like, what can I do? Like, just pick up the TV or tell me you don't want it and, like, you know, go. Like, it was like that. Like, but anyway, he wanted to, like, mansplain to me about, well, you know, just so you know, Sony numbers their televisions a certain way, so I can tell you for sure how old it is. But, and I'm like, I didn't ask you how old it was. I'm telling you how old it was. I guess because he thought I was, like, lying or something. And I basically held the TV for him, even though I had, like, you know, 100 other people that were interested in it. I held on to it for him because he said that he wanted it for sure. But then he wanted to, like, you know, have this, like I said, you know, argue with me about how old it was, and it was just like, God, like, next time, next time, I'm just gonna give away my stuff. Like, that's what I'm gonna do next time. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna give it away. I'm gonna give everything away. I'm gonna throw it in the garbage. That's what I'm gonna do. So I don't have to deal with these crazy people on Facebook. Like, I had no, honestly, like, if I knew that it was that crazy, I had no idea. Like, I had no idea how crazy it was. Of course, it probably would have gone a lot smoother if I had given myself more time. You know, everything happened so quickly and in such a rush. But one of the reasons why is because we didn't even know that we were going to be moving to California until, you know, 2 weeks before we left. We had been planning to move, you know, to South Florida, like to the Fort Lauderdale, like maybe Miami area. You know, since I grew up in Florida and I know Florida, so we were thinking like, you know, that would be the best choice. But when we started looking for houses, it was just, I don't know, we started having like second thoughts, especially when I was like seeing like what was available for how much. And a lot of places that were for rent were in neighborhoods that I wasn't really familiar with. You know, even though I grew up in Florida, I don't know, you know, the entire state. So I was just, you know, I don't know. We were getting nervous. And honestly, like, we really needed a change. I mean, I lived in Florida almost my entire life. And, you know, that's where I met my husband. And, you know, that's where we've lived mostly. So, and we'd always talked about coming back to California ever since we lived here the first time, which was, God, I don't even know how long ago. It was before the new millennium. When was it? 98, I think, 1998. So it was like 20 years ago. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, I'd always wanted to come back. And every time I would visit my best friend lives in San Diego, I would go home and like cry and be like, you know, my gosh, I want to move back to California. I miss California, you know. And so when we were thinking about the fact that it was, you know, getting down to the day that we were going to have to move out soon, and we were like, you know, we haven't found a place that we like out there. We started looking, you know, at places here, around here, and we ended up finding this place, and that was that. I mean, that's how fast it happened. Like, that's how crazy it was, which is why I'm still in the state of mind that I'm in, you know, in a sort of chaos. Well, I told you guys already before, like, that's probably my normal state of mind anyway. It's just, you know, not normal. I'm just not normal. Kids' art classes. I'm not on the same page as, you know, wine and a martini, huh? I don't know. I don't think that's gonna work. Do we want to do Palm Springs Poodle Walk? Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? So yeah, I know, I don't make any sense. I'm like, you know, speaking about mundane things. I don't have anything really interesting to tell you guys other than my move and what's been going on, because I haven't really been doing anything else. Nothing really exciting. I haven't even really been making that much art. I mean, I've been doing a lot of watercolor, not the past few days. I kind of had to take a break from it. I kind of got a little bit, I don't want to say burnt out, but I just got a little bit, I don't even want to say uninspired. I just needed a break. I guess I just needed a mental break from it. So I've been just kind of, you know, instead of painting in the morning with my coffee like I usually do, I've just been watching the news, kind of, you know, being boring, basically. So, yeah, let's see what else. Let's see what else I have here that I can use. American flag. Still have a bunch of stuff left over from the last page I did. I don't want to use that. That. Maybe another puppy. Ooh, let's put a cat down, and we'll save that dreamy girl for my mini. What else? What else do I have here? God, I've got so much stuff. I have some good stuff too, and I have to tell you guys that I'm almost ashamed to say that I had to throw a lot of stuff out, like some good stuff. I mean, I kept like all the stuff that I wanted to keep, but I had to throw out a lot of stuff that I didn't want to throw out too, just because I just had way too much stuff, and I mean, it was just getting so overwhelming, you know, the move and the packing and the, you know, just the way things were going. But I think I've already used that. Pretty sure. What else have I got here? Bumblebee. Let's see. I always love a tea tag. I can never get enough of those. Little sad kitty face. Okay, I think I have a few. I have a few good things here. So, yeah. So now I'm just, you know, waiting for my driver's license. And I can't wait because I really want to go to the library. Like, I was thinking that I wanted to buy some watercolor, you know, how-to books. Just to, I don't know, you know, just to try some new techniques, see if I can learn something new. I feel kind of like my skill set is at a standstill when it comes to watercolor, and I just can't have that. I just cannot have that. I want to get better. I feel like I'm kind of like stagnating, I think, skill-wise. That's the right way to say it. I think that's the expression that I'm looking for. I thought that instead of buying a book and then thinking like, you know, oh, what if I don't like it? I thought I would go to the library. Plus, I'm like, it's summertime, and I'm really looking for something new, you know, to read. Do I want to put? I don't really want that to say Avo. I just liked the you know, the texture of the background, but it was like all Avo ever wanted. I think it was an article about you know, cooking with avocado. So I do want to cover that up. But I don't know quite how I want to cover it up. We'll see. It's looking a little chaotic here, I think, huh? I think I'm gonna have to get my markers out. But like, see, that's the problem, is like I start doing something, and this is just a perfectly fine page of just, you know, random chaos, right? Nothing wrong with it. I mean, I glued stuff down, I've made myself happy gluing stuff down, and then I'll get to where I'm feeling like I don't like the way it looks. Oh, I kind of like her there, but I don't know what I'm doing. Let me see. Maybe I'll just outline a few things and then move on, because what I can do, I think, is let's do blue. I feel like blue. I don't know why I feel like blue, but I just do. I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but, and I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm kind of not practicing what I preach, right? I'm always like, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If it looks good, just jump in and do it. You know, that's easier said than done, though, you know. Well, that looks good, but it doesn't really stand out. Too bad I don't have a purple, because that says mid the perpy tinted hills, purple tinted hills of Tennessee, but maybe we'll just kind of outline her anyway. And this is how I journal. If you're new to my channel, like, I don't, sometimes my pages mean something, sometimes they mean nothing. Sometimes it's just, I feel like, you know, doing what I'm doing now, which is, you know, scribbling and, you know, and gluing. And then sometimes I'll, you know, want to record a memory, or, you know, something that I did. Like in my last page that I did, which was this one. You know, I went to buy a new bathing suit, and, you know, wrote down that we had just moved, and these are a bunch of stuff from when I went shopping, you know, just like stuff like that. And then there's some times where I just glue stuff down and that's it. I don't even do anything else, you know. Maybe I'll do that. That way I don't have to look at that awful, I don't like this awful pukey green color. I know that's like the color of an avocado, but not really. Actually, I think the actual real color of an avocado is way prettier than that horrible pukey green that's there. But what else is going on right now? It is just blissfully, like, beginning to feel like we're settled in, and it just feels good, you know. It feels good to be here, and I'm happy, you know. I'm happy that we're here. I mean, I was happy that we were coming here, but I just was not, you know, the whole move itself was just, oh, it's just so stressful. So the fact that it's like over, and I'm finally feeling good in my space here, my little art space here. Of course, my house is so different. Like the last house that I was living in, I have to say, especially my art room, it was a bit more like aesthetically, at least from the inside, it was more my style than this house. This house has more of like a modern feel to it, you know, like mid-century modern kind of like feel to it. Of course, you know, of course we're in, you know, in Coachella Valley. We're so close to Palm Springs, and so there's a lot of that, you know, like there's like a serious like 60s Hollywood 60s vibe here, you know. I mean, we've got streets named after Frank Sinatra and Bob Hope and stuff like that. So I mean, you guys know what I mean. But I feel like even though, what am I trying to tell you guys? I'm just rambling, I know. But what I'm trying to say is, like, even though my house, it's not like aesthetically like me, as much as the last house was that I lived in. I feel more comfortable in this house, and I actually feel more comfortable in this room. Like, the only, there's my dogs. The only complaint I have to say is the fact that my room is so far away from the living room. So I kind of feel like, I don't know, I don't like to come in here in the evenings, you know, when my husband's watching TV and stuff, because like I feel like I'm far away from like my family, you know, him and the dogs. I feel like I'm like far away from them. So I don't really work in here at nighttime. But yeah, I mean, I'm slowly feeling, I'm slowly, I know it doesn't sound like it, but I'm slowly beginning to feel a bit more settled and calm here, and happy. Of course I was already happy, but I feel even happier. I feel even happier. Not just being here, but just feeling a bit more like feeling a little bit freer, because we got rid of everything. I mean, all of our furniture. Like, we did not bring any furniture with us. I even got rid of all my dishes and stuff. Like, we just brought like the basic necessities of what we needed, because we're not expecting to stay in California forever. I wouldn't mind if we did, because I do love California, but we're likely gonna try to move somewhere more tropical in the next year or two. So so it just felt like it would be so much easier just to get rid of everything, especially for the very next move, which may be an overseas move, you know, we don't know. So anyway, yeah, I know I'm rambling. I do that. I can't help it. I can't help it, y'all. That's me. But yeah, I'm kind of liking this. This is looking good. This is looking good. I didn't really plan to do, you know, a big spread. Really, I wanted to work in like my little mini. So maybe I'll come back into the mini, right? I'll put like a little puppy here. Or do we want to put this like sad cat? Oh yeah, my little plant there. I don't know what that is called. I think I know it was growing in my backyard. It was, you know, from a tree, and I pressed them. These really, really, really pretty flowers, and they smelled so good. They had like this really beautiful, I don't know if you can see, they had this really, really delicate powdery smell, really beautiful fragrance. But I actually looked it up what it was, but I just totally forgot. It must not have been that meaningful to me, because obviously I didn't remember. But I don't know. I feel like that's too much like that. Although I do like this. I do like this puppy here. You know, I know I want something there. I just don't know what. Maybe that lion. Yeah. Well. Right. Okay. Since I already did washi tape, maybe we'll do some more. Maybe we'll do some more tape. I just don't know what kind, huh? I feel like this kind of repeats that, and I do like to repeat. I do like to repeat things. do one more. Right. Let's see if there's anything else I can put there, and then I'll go ahead and end this video. I know I didn't really do anything interesting today. I mean, do I ever? No. But maybe I'll put some words. How much time do we have? No, huh? What led to his insane behavior? But that's a girl there. It's not a boy. Gave on the longest day of the year. The longest day of the year. I mean, midsummer was just a few days ago, huh? Yeah, maybe I'll glue that here, right? Do want to edge it though, so it stands out. Then I can call it a day, I guess. I know I did not really make anything wonderful, and I never do, but who cares? I had fun doing this. And oh. So, okay, well, like that. I'm telling you, this, I'm sure I've told you guys this before, but honestly, like this, doing like this little thing, like, you know, when you gut out a book and you take out all the pages to make it into something, don't throw the pages away. Like, just go through it and see if you can cut out like little, you know, little funny little words and phrases. You'll find so many good ones. So many good ones to put into your collages, and after a while it kind of tells a story on its own, you know? I know it sounds weird, but it's true. What else, guys? Let's see. I feel like I like this a lot more than the page that I just did, but I kind of want it, I don't know what I want from it. I know I want more from it than what I'm giving it. Or I want more for it than what I'm giving it. Maybe I'll give it a little bit of sparkle. Maybe that's what it needs. You know, maybe that's what it needs. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. Oop. Do like that. Oh no. I didn't mean for it to stick down like that, but I'm just gonna have to live with it, I guess. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to use my tacky glue for this. Let's see. Okay, I like that. And I just want to finish it off with what I don't know though. I don't know. Maybe a button. I have been loving my buttons lately. And I have some good ones. And I did throw out, I had to throw out some good stuff. Some good buttons. Well, not really that great actually. Some of them are really old and just really not that wonderful, to be quite frank. But I feel like, I don't know, I just want to put something there and then put, I don't know, put something kind of funny in between all that, and then I'll be done. But I don't know, maybe this, because it does look like a sun. But I feel like I've used it before. But so what? Who cares? I mean, as long as it fits. Does it really matter if it's already been used before? You know, who cares? I like it, and I want to put it down there. I like that green. I do like that green. I'm gonna put that down. I really like it. I don't know if I like it like that or... I think I like it like that. And one more. So I need to put one more. I want to put a clear one. Little flower one. A blue one. Yeah, I like that blue one. I'm just gonna put it there. And so what I can do in here, I guess, is just, I don't know, make some funny marks, I guess. I don't know, make some scribbles. Yeah. That looks cool. What else? I kind of want yellow, but I don't think my yellow is going to show up. Well, let's see. I probably should invest in some good markers, huh? But I just don't want to spend the money. I feel like if I'm going to spend money, I want to spend it on watercolor. I know that sounds silly, but honestly, that's the truth. I always feel guilty when I spend money on art supplies and it's not like, you know, like watercolor kind of thing. Just because, I mean, I've told you guys a million times, watercolor is the love of my life. So I feel like this page is kind of done. I just want, I don't know what more I would want, but I know that I want something. Let's see. Oh, look at that. I forgot I had these. I'm going to save that for another page. No, huh? Shell. I could put a shell, but then it doesn't go with like our desert, you know, summer theme kind of thing. Do I want to put like a one of these things? No. Oh, let's give her a watermelon. Huh. Yeah. Let's put a watermelon there. And at one time, this was $1. I got this, these little wooden little wooden pieces in a box at an estate sale a year ago, or over a year ago, actually. And I'm sure I told you guys before, it was the home of a woman who, I think they were moving, but she made doll houses. And, oh, do I want to put a goose? Or not a goose, a swan? No. Yeah. This might not stick. This might not stick, but we're gonna try. But yeah, I think I feel good about this page. I feel done. And I feel done enough, right? I think this is a good way to finish it. This little corner piece here. God, that tacky glue, I am telling you. If you're at the dollar store and you see these and you're thinking like, you know, maybe I should pick up a few of these. They're only $1. Like, no, don't. I'm telling you, they smell bad. They smell awful. Like they smell like I can't even describe. They smell like sour, like, you know, like food that's gone bad or something. It's just not like not a smell I want in my art room at all. I do like that dark circle there, and I'm gonna put it there, and then I think I'm done. I think I'm done. At least I'm done with this video. It might not be done for the day, but I gotta end this video before it ends up being like 50 years long. So, okay. So, yeah. So, I really only intended to just be, you know, flipping through pages and kind of gluing stuff down where I thought that they looked good, but I ended up kind of enjoying myself here. I do feel like I need some, like, either some glitter or some dots. Let's do this. Let's just add every time. I mean, this is, you know, if you're new to my channel, I mean, if you're not new to my channel, then you'll, you know, you're not surprised that I'm not done yet. I just constantly fidget when I'm trying to end a video and be finished, but it always ends up that way. Like, I feel like I'm done, and then I look at it and I think, no, I'm not done. Do I want to put them here? No. Maybe I'll put a different kind. I need to get some more of this. I got this at Tuesday Morning, these little bottles of Ranger Stickles Easy Flow Tip non-toxic glitter glue. And I should have got, don't tell me this is like all clogged. Don't be clogged. Don't be clogged. Oh no. Are we clogged? We are. We're clogged. Let me see. See if I can unclog it. Oh, I unclogged it. Yay, okay. Anyway, yeah, I got a bunch of these, or I got a couple of these at Tuesday Morning, I think, one day. And I have not been shopping here since I got here. Not like that. I mean, not, you know, craft supply shopping. Honestly, there's really nothing that I need. I really need to make an effort to use up what I have. I was almost ashamed of myself, like when I was like packing, at, you know, how much stuff I really had. It was absolutely ridiculous how much I had. Yeah. So, okay, well, there we go. I'm totally finished with this page. I like it. I had a good time with it. And then I did this page as well. So, If you like junk journal videos and watercolor videos, please give me a like and subscribe. I will see you in the very next video. Don't forget to go out and do something or make something that makes you happy and brings you joy in your life. And I will see you in the very next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.